Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Hooray, it's Saturday and I relocated some of my favorite cards. These make me want to go outside more than anything, and the lovely temperatures that we've been having. Yesterday I spent time in our local park just walking around and looking at the ocean and sky and animals, and it was so peaceful. And that's where I know I derive my energy from, and that is something that we're looking for right now. I feel like with all these New Year's resolutions, we're trying to locate, what brings us energy, good energy. I had a really neat kind of inclination to turn on the TV and put on one of those high vibrational melodic channels that just have the megahertz that are conducive for serotonin. And it was these gold, it was so cute, it was a big sun that was shining through with these rays of sun, and then it was these golden sunflowers waving back and forth, and then there were butterflies, and the music was so peaceful and made me just feel really calm and beautiful. And it's funny, all the cats came in the room and they were looking. And then I kind of socked it away. Okay, that's something when I first wake up that is very helpful to me. Peaceful music that releases serotonin, that is relaxing, that paces us. All of this together really reminds me when we put our focus on the things that help us, give us good energy, relax us, beautiful pace, conducive to not overthinking, but keeping things very calm and regulated. It reminds me of this thing that I read the other day about, when we're seeking something, it's going to stay out of reach if we're always chasing it or wanting it or having lack mentality. It's really understanding our spiritual selves and the value that you bring. That draws the right things into your life. The lion doesn't need to chase its prey that follows the lion's path, that kind of thing. And funnily enough, in the picture that I saw this morning on the first read that I looked up, it was a beautiful lion that had dandelions in its hair. It was so cute. It was Gregory's reading this morning. It's just recognizing what you require from divine guidance and recognizing what that might be, and then turning to the flow of the universe so you can experience more blessings. And again, not waking up and thinking, I need to do that, not trying to pursue, to chase, to, again, overtax yourself with this bill needs to be paid, I need to go to this place. One thing at a time, and it starts with what's going to bring me peace and relaxation, and what deserves my focus as well, right? Because everything is trying to grab our attention these days. I cannot go on my emails where I don't have like all of these, come see this, you've won this, blah, 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 blah. And every once in a while, you're drawn into that labyrinth of like just crazy spam. So what I'll do is I'll have a quick once over, and then if I don't recognize any of this stuff, I'm just going to delete it. And then it's like you're not pulled down all these rabbit holes of trying to entice you to spend money there's lots of weird kind of like underlying fees with things these days too, so really checking that out. I feel like there's massive improvements that are going to take place in your life very soon, as soon as you know what you can focus on to give you the most beneficial energy to do the things that you want. For instance, today I just want to go and be out in nature and ground out and feel good and peaceful and just breathe and get good ideas for future reads. I want to add some big soulmate reads and do some other things. So being in nature helps me do that. Just recognizing it, that's all. That's what the knowledge is all about. And I feel like this year holds amazing magic and blessings for everyone. And your spirit is getting more aligned with the universe that brings you everything that's good and positive. And you're a beneficial and magnetic force also, attracting success and love and happiness and blessings and abundance. And just trust that it's unfolding. That's where our focus is. Where's all the good stuff that's coming? Where am I putting my energy? And this could also just be removing yourself from things that are a little toxic or bothersome, family entanglements, office gossip. I used to like get sucked down the rabbit hole quite a bit with certain reality shows, because it takes you out of every present moment and just really has you like riveted on this crazy drama. However, it is really toxic, and it's just like women fighting and fighting about stuff and talking crazy stuff. And I never feel physically great after that. It's like eating a really sugary meal or something. Your system feels off. So when I watch like nature shows, or yesterday, Ian and I binged this beginning of the Informing of the SAS, this fabulous thing, and it was just amazing. And I like watching shows of true like valor and courage and things that it's like, wow, these are people doing these things and they are phenomenal. I love stories like that. So again, know yourself, know your kind of wants and your kind of like baseline. When you wake up, how do you feel? Now, if it starts with, oh, I've got to call this person and do this email and all that frantic pace, take a breath and realize that you can really stretch out your energy and have it work for you all day if you work in really good cycles. Like, when do I feel, like I am really erudite and I can connect verbally? When do I feel physical so I can get a little exercise? When do I feel creative? I can make some great meals. I can make some great, jewelry, paintings, whatever it is. And really jumping on that when you feel like, hey, I'm in this rhythm, so I'm going to go for it. I'm not going to get on my phone and start scrolling. There is just something that I find so weirdly like compelling down those kind of like labyrinths of, I don't know these people, I don't know what they're doing. And if it's not like a spiritual tarot artistic thing, I don't really care who's wearing what or what celebrity's spouting with what celebrity. But what a colossal waste of time. I know that's for sure. Comedy, I'll always check in, but I feel like there's, this is the year that stuff is going to happen, and I'm excited because I feel massive improvements coming in. I feel that we always know we can improve, but what are we focusing on? Let's focus on the good stuff that gives us good energy. Once we have that knowledge, we can sail forth and gather all of the wonderful pickings that are out there for this. With that beautiful limitlessness in our mind, knowing we can reach potentials, we don't have to do it all in one day, pacing ourselves, having patience and consideration for ourselves, families, and others. And, I just love it. As soon as I just take it down a notch and I know I'm in present moment awareness, everything is so much more enriched. Everything is so much more, it makes so much more sense. I make much better decisions. I don't impulse buy. I don't say things flippantly. I don't have impatience for my animals or family. So it's just, hey, let's put it, let's get out of 5th gear and take it down to 2 so we can see the scenery. Ask yourself this question, because I did this the other day and I went, oh my Lord, I'm traveling the back roads of my absolute favorite road that leads into Darien. It's meandering, it's gorgeous, there's deers there, and I was trying to get to the post office, and I was already halfway there, and I realized, Mel, you're not even looking at the houses and the trees that you love, and the streams and the ducks and everything on this road that you love. Slow down. And I did. There was nobody behind me, there was nobody in front of me. It's a quiet country road. I slowed down, and then I got to take it all in, and it gave me energy, and it made me feel good, and I enjoyed the trip there. It wasn't about the destination, it was about the journey and all the gorgeous things along the way. So my beauties, that is what you are meant to hear today. And if you haven't gotten in on the full moon special, if you go over to IG and you take a look at it, it's a 30-minute read special, really fun, all the wonders that are coming for us, all the things we should be focusing on. And the ones that I've done have just, they've had such good energy. Love a Cancer full moon, filled with rich, deep, beautiful emotions of caring, of sympathy, of empathy, of compassion, restfulness, and it's like that energy of cuddling in front of a big roaring fire with a great book and a cup of coffee, and just having the whole weekend to do just that. Travel outside of the to-do list into the what brings me wonder and magic, books and films and things like that. So I hope you all have a great day. Love and light.